everybody, it's Ivan with KitBadger.com, here to bring you another gear review. Today, I'm talking about little notebooks, in this case, field notes. Used a bunch of different notebooks throughout the years, starting with my career in the Marine Corps back in the late 90s, through as a police officer, both those careers always having to write down things, create lists, and then even now, day to day, use a notebook quite a bit. Whether it be writing down a quote, trying to remember something, grocery list, or waiting at a table in a restaurant, trying to entertain my kids, use it to play tic-tac-toe, something like that. Or even sketching out a concept so that someone can better understand the idea you're trying to present. I find them to be really handy. As far as writing instruments, of course you need something to write with. So I ended up landing on Fisher Space Pen. Really pleased with them. Not only can it write underwater, upside down, in space, all that stuff, but it just works really well. More or less like a ballpoint pen as far as writing, which while I like gel and stuff like that, it just seems smooth, like flow really well. That stuff takes forever to dry, so you'll take a note, close it, and it ends up smearing, of course. Gotta let it dry. This, whether there's water and you're writing through water, doesn't matter. Works great. The other reason I ended up settling on this though, versus some of their other kind of like bullet space pens, is this one's telescoping. So it pulls out and then just pushes back. And once it pulls out, you can write, doesn't go in, anything like that until you actually push it. So the big thing for me with having a pen was having something that I could operate with one hand. Doing whatever over here, I want to be able to bring this out, write, put it away. No cap to lose. Pretty much sold me on telescoping space pen. So here we have field notes. This is their Expedition one I mentioned that I carry. Orange cover, back black. Whole thing is waterproof paper. In the very back here, got some centimeters in case you need to measure something. The front set up, write down who it belongs to, pertinent information, dates, times, email. Someone finds it, they can return it to you. This paper, like I mentioned, is waterproof, and this happens to be a dot matrix. They also make ruled, just straight across, and then graph. I find dot matrix to be the most useful for me, just versatile. Here, got my trusty Fisher Space Pen. Again, one-handed operation, telescoping. And as I had mentioned, rain, shine, upside down, underwater, doesn't matter, this thing will work great. Even in space, granted I haven't had a chance to try that. But what we will do is throw some water on here. Let's see how this does. Throw some water on there. And there we go. And it's pretty awesome. One of the other uses I have for this pen is marking targets, which is really handy. Any type of paper, granted this is this waterproof paper in here, which it works great on, but this will even work on just regular paper. Out at the range, stuff like that, it starts raining, everything's wet, write on it, doesn't matter. Great pen, great pad. If you're looking for something to take notes with, hard to beat combo right here.